What's up guys, back with another Konosuba video, and in this video we are going to talk about the new character ult. I'm not going to go over them too crazily, but I do want to let you guys know what is coming. The maintenance was extended. There was also a live stream today. Not too terribly much was actually shown, so I'm actually going to go ahead and make that a video for tomorrow because I just want to talk about the ults, and then tomorrow as well, hopefully. I'll have a tier list for all the new ults, which one is the best ult, and then maybe later down the line I will, rank every character's ult on which one is best since we have 3 ults now. But regardless of that, let's get into it. So the first one we have is Cosmo Snipe. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this ult for so long. Deals 300% elemental physical damage to one enemy, applies a tier 3 agility down debuff for 12 seconds, and his ult charges faster than usual, which is 80%. Very nice. Cosmo's been waiting for this for a while. We have Aqua Sacred Crate Water. She deals 222% water elemental magical damage to all enemies and applies a tier 3 physical defense debuff for 12 seconds, and also heals all allies at fixed intervals for 10 seconds. Very solid. There's gonna be instances where you want like God Blow over this, but it's still a very good ult. And we have Megumi's Railgun. Deals 666 fire elemental damage to a single enemy. Megumi becomes unable to fight afterwards and scores a guaranteed critical hit. So if the old ult crits, it'll do more damage, but this is way more consistent, and it's a giant railgun. Very funny. Next is the Power of the Mask. Deals 396% elementalist physical damage to a single enemy. Applies a tier 4 physical attack and agility buff for her attacks, and her attacks actually hits the enemy. This buff lasts for 14 seconds. Ult charges faster than usual. I can't remember if hers is 60 or 80%, so don't quote me on it, but I think it's faster than the rest of them, but I could be wrong. Darkness is an actual usable unit now, so, obviously this one is crazy good. Of course, there are some darknesses that we'll get that will eventually be able to hit characters, so if you want to go back to her old ult, you can do that, but this one is still very nice. Next up, we have Cross Hurricane. Deals 222% wind elemental physical damage to all enemies and applies a tier 3 physical attack buff to all allies for 16 seconds. Nothing too crazy. I can't remember what Chris's old ult was. I believe it slows him down. I think that one's still better unless you need the tier 3 physical attack buff. Wiz deals 338 earth damage to a single enemy. Gonna be nice for Earth Arena and all that. I still like her other ult better. Yun is in the same boat, 338 lightning. They're gonna have their uses for Arena, I'm sure. Then we have Sacred Explode, deals 396 elemental physical damage to a single enemy. Same boat. Iris, those three just literally change their element, do damage. I think Iris does light damage anyway. Oh no, sorry, this is Elementalist. Sorry, I saw the light icon on it and thought light. So I guess you can use her when the enemy resists light. Then you have Cecily, Axis Cold Gospel, deals 295 water elemental physical damage to a single enemy, applies a tier 3 magical attack debuff for 16 seconds, heals all allies by a medium amount. That'd be nice for magical enemies. Still, not that crazy. Next up, we have, here, let me move this over so you can actually see Amy. There we go. Alright, so Amy, Breath of Earth, deals 222% Earth elemental magic attack to all enemies, heals all allies by a small amount of HP at the fixed interval for 10 seconds. Now, not bad. I literally could not tell you what Amy does on her other one. I'm pretty sure it's just a heal, and I think she raises attack and magical attack, if I'm not mistaken. I could be thinking of someone else. All the healers, I swear, have the same exact heal for their ult at the time. Next up, we have Melon Bomber. Deals 309 elementalist physical damage to a single enemy. Applies a tier 2 physical attack and defense buff on allies for 12 seconds. Best ult in the game just because it's melons. I don't want to hear it. It's funny. I like it. Next up is Melissa. Deals 232 dark elemental physical damage to all enemies and heals all party members by a medium amount of HP. Very weird that they decided to make her heal. Not too sure about that one. I don't think I will personally be using it. Next up, we have Arya. Serenade of Flames deals 202 fire elemental physical damage to all enemies and fills the ultimate gauge of all eyes by a large amount. I'll take the old gauge charge. That's kind of sick. You could really just start like firing off ults pretty quickly. I believe Erica's other one is just damage, and I want to say a buff. Normally I just have the game open to check, but it's down, and I'm kind of lazy to check myself. I'll pull it up. Actually, oh, I can't. Hang on. So using my screen. Never mind. So we're not pulling it up. Sorry. I apologize. But it is what it is. I'm already deep into the recording. 5 minutes in, you know. It is what it is. Next up, we have Rondo of Wind. Deals 266 wind elemental magical damage to one enemy. Heals all allies a small amount and supplies medium damage on all allies for 12 seconds. Kind of nice, you know. You get more tanky. I'm pretty sure it's better than her other one. Like I said, I'm getting the healers one confused up. I've been doing a lot of Konosuba reading, so everything is just a blur to me this past like day of just stuff. Next up we have Rhapsody of Water. Deals 222 water elemental physical damage to all enemies. Heals all allies a small amount and reduces their skill cooldown a little bit. I'm not too sure what little bit is. I want to say I can't remember. Her other ult is so crazy good, like I doubt I'll ever use this. We have Rin, Dark Detonation, 338 dark elemental damage, same as Yin Yin and Whiz and all of them, just a different type, big damage attack. It'll have the uses in arena, all that kind of good stuff. Next up we have Dust. My Serious Dive deals 309 wind elemental damage to one enemy and applies a tier 3 physical attack on himself buff for 16 seconds. Yeah, that's not good. Don't use that. It's only on himself and it's just not even like 309's okay and all, but like you see 338 and like Mitsurigi even has a higher percentage than him. Or not Mitsurigi, sorry. Sorry, 222 is not higher than 309. But like Aru, Rin, Wiz, they all have better damage dealing, and he just, you know, gives a tier 3. So nothing too crazy on Dust. He is being memed a lot currently. Sorry, Dust. Next up is Mitsurigi. Deals 222% lightning elemental physical damage to all enemies. Applies a tier 3 physical attack and defense buff on himself for 16 seconds. You know, same thing as Dust, it makes him tankier. You know, is what it is. Sorry, Dust. He literally just did your job, but better. But you're not doing as much damage, but Mitsurigi likes to tank. And then we have Arya, which is deals 338 light damage. Like with the other mages, you know, it just switches up. So, I believe it's the play Arya who is light. She'll like this ult because then everything about her does light damage. It's just kind of there to help you, you know, clear arena better. You know, you won't have to be like, oh, well, this unit's really good, but their ult is the wrong element. Here you go. Different ults. Yeah. A lot of talking. A lot of reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So like I said, I'm going to be going over the stream today, tomorrow. Talking about all the important tidbits, tier list of their ult, which person has the best ult. So if you're excited for that content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch. And I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.